It's almost noon, and Deer Park, Florida resident Debbie Balcom is busy fixing lunch when she hears a knock at the front door. She assumes it's just one of the neighbors dropping by for a visit. But what she sees on her front stoop comes as a complete shock. A disoriented, disheveled, and bleeding young man.
Must have been scary because he had blood on his shirt. It looks like he's been beaten up. And he just stared at her, and then he walked away.
Shaken by the encounter, Debbie quickly locks the door. But neither she nor anyone else in the apartment complex crosses paths with the man again. In fact, he seems to disappear entirely, until a few hours later, when recently retired Jim Weisberg goes out for his afternoon walk. As he passes through the woods beside Debbie's home, he gets the shock of his life. The body of a man on the ground, dead. Jim calls 911, and within minutes, the police arrive on the scene.
It's unclear what's going on here. The detectives are very suspicious that there's foul play.
The homicide unit's first step is to locate the man's wallet. His name is Gregory Flynn. And a few minutes later, police make another discovery.
The investigators looked around. They found his, what appears to be his car in a ditch in this wooded area. This wooded area separates these houses from an apartment complex.
Looking for possible witnesses to Gregory Flynn's death, detectives begin knocking on apartment doors.
Canvassing the area, they found out that he was seen driving about 4 hours earlier.
And it isn't long before the detectives find Debbie Balcom. She views Greg Flynn's body and identifies him as the man who came to her door hours earlier. Meanwhile, medical investigator Jack Cuccia of the District 9 morgue arrives on the scene. He takes photographs of the body for Dr. G and prepares it for transport to the morgue. But the detectives need more information.
At that point, they really didn't know what they were dealing with.
Turning over the body, they reveal quite a sight. Greg Flynn's right eye looks swollen, and his face is bloody. There's also a large amount of blood on his shirt.
So I said, just go ahead and bring him in. We'll x-ray him and look for the wounds.
Once Greg Flynn's body is on its way to the morgue, detectives make contact with his ex-wife, Rosanna.
Hello? According to his ex-wife, he didn't suffer from any major diseases or chronic health problems.
Next, an officer calls Greg Flynn's brother, Sean. And as soon as they inform him of Greg's death, Sean levels a stunning accusation.
The brother believes that the ex-wife had something to do with his death.
The detectives don't know if Sean is right about Greg's ex-wife, but they do suspect foul play.
Detectives are highly suspicious